What's up everyone, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and we're looking at this product from ROBOCOPP today. This is the ROBOCOPP grenade. You can go to their website over at ROBOCOPP.com, robocopp.com. This is going to run you about $28 over on their site. What you have here is basically a super compact wearable siren. And when you set it off to operate it, it's going to go off at 120 decibels and basically let out a very loud noise so people know, hey, something's going on over there. They're recommending it for personal protection. Also in the woods, you know, if you got approached by some sort of animal, you set this off, it's going to make a loud noise and hopefully scare the animal away. Let me give you some of the specs here. Your dimensions are 2.7 inches by 1.22 inches by 0.5 inches. It weighs less than an ounce. The battery is included. It comes with a 5-year warranty. Their operating temperature range, they say minus 10 degrees Celsius to minus 40 degrees Celsius, which is 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 Fahrenheit. So, you know, pretty broad range there. It's when you get down to freezing cold temperatures, that could affect how well it actually works. Again, 5-year warranty, free shipping, and 100% refund policy. What they note on their website is that it's a signal that signals others that you need help. It's a safer alternative to pepper and bear spray. It deters would-be attackers and burglars, and has a high-pitched siren safety that repels bears and mountain lions from a distance. They note here on the website that if you're dissatisfied for any reason, they give a 100% refund, no questions asked. You can get a family pack of these. You can get 5 for $99. Again, over on their website. So what we're going to do is just give you a little bit more information and then take it out. And what I wanted to do is test it at different distances. So, you know, we'll test it at, say, 20 feet and then, you know, 60 feet, 50 feet, something like that, just to see what the alarm sounds like. So let's take a look at it out of the box now. Here it is out of the box, and it's a little bit late at night. Both my kids are in bed, so we're not going to test it inside tonight. We'll go outside and test it. But essentially what you're going to do is just pull this top section off, and that should set off the alarm. Let me just give you a quick size comparison for this. Here's my iPhone. It's actually bigger than the screen. Let me zoom this out just a tiny bit. Yep, so you can see there's the iPhone compared to it. So certainly much larger than that. And then like there's my wedding ring compared to it. So you can get the general sense. It's definitely super compact. One of my first questions when I looked at it is, you know, can I hang this off a keychain or something, or is that going to be a major issue? And also, how does this little kind of black section function? What's that all about? So I don't want to do this inside and, you know, wake everybody up, but we'll head outside and start testing it and see what we think about it. One quick thing I will mention is that here are your instructions. So I was hoping that, you know, somewhere maybe in the packet there would be instructions, but it's right here on the back. Basically, they say pull that out when you want to set the alarm off, put it back in when you want to silence the alarm. And then they do note that it does come with, let me see if I can read this upside down, 2 CR1632 batteries included. And then they give you down here instructions on how to actually swap the batteries out. And that's pretty much it as far as the details. I'm outside now, and the first thing I'll show to you is how you can actually set it up, either on maybe your keychain or how I currently have it set it up, which is on my messenger bag. Next thing I'll do is actually set the alarm off right here, you know, arm's length from the camera, and then I'm going to just pace out different distances so you can actually see or hear, I should say, what the alarm sounds like. The other thing I want to mention to you is down below in the description I put links to some articles that were sent to me from the company that created this alarm, and they're different studies they've done on how bears and I'm pretty sure there are actually some other animals that they've looked at. In particular, in these studies, I think it's bears that they're talking about and how they've responded to this. Because my first, you know, reaction when I was emailing my contact was like, you sure people don't want mace or pepper spray when dealing with the bear as opposed to this? And their studies have shown that the animals have responded, you know, really backing away from this alarm when it goes off. So let's talk about my current setup with it on my bag, and then we'll set the alarm off at different distances so you can see what that actually sounds like. Lots of different ways you could actually carry this. Let me show you real quick what you could do. I've got a Max Medicine keychain here, and so I've got a carabiner here. I could just clip it onto this, and then I could, you know, pull the device and set the alarm off. What I decided to do now is to run it on my Pantac bag. This is a carabiner up here, and essentially it's just clipped on. So, you know, if I was carrying this bag and I had to set the alarm off, boom, I could just pull it off like that, and the alarm would go off. Okay, we're about to set the alarm off. You can see my Land Rover right here behind. No, that's not my Land Rover. Anyhow, one thing I do want to note, as you can see over my shoulder here, there's just a random chair that somebody brought to this conservation hiking area and left it, but whatever. So when you see it in the shot, that's why it's there. I'm going to leave the camera here in the same spot and just go off different distances to, you know, to measure, to see, you know, what it sounds like at different distances for you who are watching here on the video. Anyhow, so what I'll do is I'm at arm's length right now. I'm going to pull the alarm, and I've never heard it before, so we'll see what my reaction is, see how loud it is, and then we'll start backing up. All right, here we go. First time. I'm going to take it off the carabiner just so you can see it up here, because I don't have to re-angle the camera. All right, here we go. Ready? It's loud. It's not deafening, but it is very annoying. I can kind of hear the throbbing in my ear. So one more time, you know, again, I'm about three or whatever feet away from the camera. It's loud. I can hear the echo off there in the woods. All right, I'm gonna go about 30 feet away, and we'll try it again. Okay, so you've heard it at different distances, and here's what I'll tell you is, first of all, it is loud. I mean, it's kind of piercing in the air. It's not like, whoa, knock you on the floor loud, but it will definitely get someone's attention. I like the sound of it, and I like the concept enough. Let me rephrase that. I don't like the sound of it. I like the sound it makes to get somebody's attention, and I like the concept enough to keep it on my person or put it on my bag. So I think I'm gonna keep it on this messenger bag that I use most days, and you know, that's another option if you have to get somebody's attention. And I was thinking about it, it's not just an alarm for self-defense, or, you know, if somebody's coming at you, you want to set off an alarm, but also to get somebody's attention. Like if you got hurt, if you were like, I got injured and I can't get somebody's attention, that thing will still get somebody's attention. So that's self-rescue, if you will, in that type of situation. The other thing I'll say is, and I'll give this feedback to the company as well, I guess I'm wondering if it's, if you will, alarmish enough. You know, if it was more like doot, 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 or boot, boot, something like that, would it get people's attention? And I don't have a conclusion on that for me, because if it sounds too much like a car alarm, a lot of us have probably heard car alarms and you're like, oh, somebody left the car alarm on and somebody bumped the car, and I'm not going to go run over there and check out what's happening, because people's car alarms go off all the time. Whereas with this one, you may go, that sounds really weird, and look over and say, what the heck is going on there? So I'm kind of in between. The other thing is that this is built not just for self-defense, or, you know, self-protection, if you will, in a street setting, in an urban setting, you know, around your home, whatever, that type of thing, around people. It's also set for keeping animals away in the woods. So I'd have to check to see, is this particular pitch, the sound that they've created, do they do that because that in particular also is going to hopefully scare bears, mountain lions, and other things away? So yeah, I mean, it didn't strike me when I first heard it. I didn't think, whoa, that's an alarm. But maybe that's because I was expecting, you know, something more like a car alarm. But the sound, I'm telling you, it is loud. And hopefully, as you saw in the video, even at different distances, it's definitely going to grab someone's attention. And again, here I'm out in the kind of a wooded area. I'm not too far from my town, but even in this area, you can definitely hear the echo off the trees and kind of off in the little valley here. So yeah, definitely check this thing out, this little ROBOCOPP alarm. Very inexpensive. You can buy a bunch of them, you know, for you, for your family, friends, whatever. Keep some in your home. And these are items I definitely would consider when it comes to another level of protection, whether it's in the woods or, you know, when you're out and about in an urban setting. So please like, share, and subscribe, and check out all our social media outlets. And thanks as always for checking out our videos. Take care.